Did you know that Katrina Balfe, beloved for her role as Claire in Outlander, is reportedly facing bullying from her own husband, Tony McGill? In today's video, we're diving into the shocking details behind their relationship and the troubling allegations that have surfaced. Stay tuned to find out what's really going on behind closed doors. Katrina Balfe, best known for portraying Claire Fraser in the immensely popular TV series Outlander, is returning to our screens for the highly anticipated second part of Season 7. Premiering on MGM Plus and Starz this week, fans are eager to dive into the continuing journey of Claire, her husband Jamie Fraser, and the ever-resilient young Ian as they face new challenges and adventures in Scotland. But while her role as the formidable Claire Fraser continues to captivate audiences, there's so much more to know about the actress behind the character. Katrina's journey to stardom was filled with both triumphs and personal struggles, some of which include bullying, modeling, transitioning into acting, and maintaining a private personal life with her husband, music producer Tony McGill. Katrina Balfe's life story begins in Dublin, Ireland in 1979, where she was born into a family of 7 children. Growing up in the small rural village of Tytevnet, County Monaghan, Katrina was the 4th of 5 biological siblings, and her family later adopted 2 additional children. Katrina's mother was a homemaker, while her father served as a sergeant in the Garda Síochána, Ireland's National Police Service. However, Katrina's early years were not without their challenges. She has openly discussed how her father's profession led to bullying during her school years. Combination of growing up in a small town and having a father in law enforcement created tension among her peers, and Katrina became a target for teasing. Speaking with The Sun, she explained, "I think growing up as a child of a Garda can sometimes be tough, especially because of where we were living. Kids find one thing and they kind of focus on it." The bullying she experienced in her youth wasn't just limited to name-calling, it was part of a larger societal perception of her father's job. Despite this, Katrina has since reflected on how the experience shaped her. "We came from a very small school and very rural area, but there was a lot of bullying going on. It makes you stronger eventually," she shared. While it undoubtedly left its mark, Katrina's ability to rise above her difficult experiences speaks to her resilience. At 18, Katrina's life took a significant turn when she was spotted by a Ford model scout while fundraising at a local mall. This encounter led to an offer to model in Paris, and soon Katrina was jetting off to the fashion capital. She spent a decade working in the fashion industry, walking the runway for some of the world's most prestigious brands including Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Givenchy, and Dolce & Gabbana. During her modeling career, Katrina graced over 250 runway shows in just 3 years, quickly becoming a sought-after face in the fashion world. But despite the glitz and glamour of the modeling industry, Katrina felt unfulfilled. As her career as a model flourished, Katrina found herself yearning for a new challenge, one that would satisfy her creative instincts. She began to feel that modeling wasn't her true calling. "I spent quite a bit of time in therapy in my early 30s when I arrived in LA because that was a time of huge reckoning for myself and trying to figure out how I had got to where I was at," she revealed. She was in search of something deeper, and acting quickly emerged as her new passion. This transition wasn't easy. Changing careers meant leaving behind the world of fashion, and Katrina struggled with the adjustment. She admitted that therapy played a crucial role in helping her navigate this shift. "I was starting a whole new thing and knew I didn't have all of the tools. I think if I hadn't gone into therapy at that point, I don't know if I would have been able to get through those lean years and look after myself," she explained. Despite public perceptions of models being privileged and confident, Katrina's experience was very different. A lot of people have this perception of models as these stuck-up, overly confident young women who are super privileged, but my experience is very, very different to that, she stated. It's clear that Katrina's time in the modeling world wasn't just about fashion and fame, it was a period of personal growth and self-discovery. Katrina's leap into acting wasn't an easy one. After relocating to Los Angeles, she began taking acting lessons and auditioning for roles. It wasn't long before Katrina found herself landing parts in both film and television. Her breakthrough came when she was cast as the lead, Claire Beecham Fraser, in Outlander, based on the book series by Diana Gabaldon. The role of Claire, a time-traveling World War II nurse who finds herself in 18th-century Scotland, was a game-changer for Katrina, propelling her into the global spotlight. As Claire, Katrina became the heart of Outlander. Her portrayal of the strong, intelligent, and complex character resonated with viewers around the world. Claire's relationships, especially with her husband Jamie, have been central to the show's plotlines, making Katrina's performance even more integral to the success of the series. In a panel discussion at New York Comic Con in October, Katrina shared some insight into what fans can expect in the second part of Outlander's 7th season. As usual, the romantic drama between Claire and Jamie takes center stage, with Katrina teasing, "Look, nothing good ever happens when the Frasers are separated." And I think this season is probably the greatest example of that. The actress further revealed that the couple's relationship is tested more than ever before, saying, "The relationship is tested more than it's been for many, maybe a couple of decades." As Claire grows emotionally and intellectually throughout the series, Katrina noted that her character will have some moments of self-discovery. Claire learns a lot about herself, but I think they also learn that, at this point it's never a what if, like will they, won't they? We know that they're together and they love each other. But I think it's more like, how are they going to get through this, rather than will they? The actress went on to explain how the challenges faced by the Frasers in Season 7 are part of what makes their love story so compelling. "That's the kind of interesting thing about its growing marriage," Katrina said. The dynamic between Claire and Jamie continues to evolve, and fans are eager to see how the couple will face the trials that lie ahead. Though Katrina's professional life has been a matter of public record, her personal life has remained relatively private. The actress married music producer Tony McGill in 2019 after 2 years of dating. Couple first met through a mutual friend, but they have kept their relationship out of the spotlight, preferring to keep their personal life as low-key as possible. Their engagement was publicly announced at the 2018 Golden Globes, where Katrina gleefully shared the news with the world. "It happened over the break. I'm very happy," she said at the time. In August 2021, Katrina and Tony welcomed their first child, a son, further adding to their growing family. Despite the pressures of being in the public eye, Katrina and Tony have remained committed to keeping their relationship private. This intentional separation from the limelight has allowed Katrina to focus on her work and family without unnecessary scrutiny. Katrina Balfe's journey from a small village in Ireland to becoming one of the most beloved stars in television today is a testament to her resilience, talent, and unwavering commitment to her craft. From her early experiences with bullying to her career as a top model and her transition into acting, Katrina's path has been anything but ordinary. Yet, through it all, she has remained true to herself and continues to captivate audiences with her role as Claire Fraser. As fans eagerly anticipate the return of Outlander and its portrayal of the Fraser family's trials and triumphs, Katrina's journey, both on and off-screen, remains an inspiring story of strength, love, and personal growth. Whether playing the indomitable Claire Fraser or living her own life, Katrina proves that challenges, whether on-screen or off, only serve to make her stronger. With the second part of Outlander Season 7 now upon us, the story of Claire and Jamie continues, and Katrina Balfe's journey is far from over. As her career evolves and her personal life unfolds, we can expect even more to come from this remarkable Irish actress who has made her mark on the world. Katrina Balfe, best known for her iconic role as Claire Fraser in the Outlander series, is set to make her highly anticipated return to the small screen. With the second part of Outlander Season 7 set to debut this week on MGM Plus and Starz, fans are eagerly awaiting the next chapter in the Highland adventures of Claire, her husband Jamie Fraser, played by Sam Heughan, and young Ian, John Bell in Scotland. But while Outlander fans know and love Katrina for her role as the intrepid Claire, there is so much more to this talented Irish actress than meets the eye. From overcoming bullying as a child to becoming an internationally recognized model, and now an accomplished actress, Katrina's personal and professional journey has been anything but conventional. Katrina Balfe was born in Dublin in 1979, but she grew up in the small village of Tightovnet in County Monaghan, Ireland. The fourth child in a family of 5 siblings, Katrina's early years were shaped by her close-knit family, which later expanded to include 2 adopted children. Her mother was a homemaker, while her father served as a sergeant in Ireland's National Police Service, Garda Síochána. Though she had a supportive family, Katrina's childhood wasn't without its challenges. Growing up in a small rural town, Katrina faced bullying due to her father's occupation. As the child of a police officer, Katrina became the target of teasing and isolation at school. In an interview with The Sun, she explained, "I think growing up as a child of a Garda can sometimes be tough, especially because of where we were living. Kids find one thing and they kind of focus on it." Despite these difficulties, Katrina reflected on how the experience ultimately made her stronger. "We came from a very small school and very rural area, but there was a lot of bullying going on. It makes you stronger eventually," she shared. Her early experiences with bullying were formative and helped shape the resilient, strong woman Katrina would later become. At the age of 18, Katrina was discovered while fundraising at a local mall. She was spotted by a Ford model scout, and this encounter led to a major career shift. She soon found herself modeling in Paris. Over the next decade, Katrina's modeling career took off. She walked the runway for some of the most prestigious fashion houses in the world, including Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Givenchy, and Dolce & Gabbana. In fact, she dominated the runway, walking in over 250 shows in just 3 years. However, despite the glamorous lifestyle that came with her modeling career, Katrina soon realized that something was missing. The glitz and glamour of the fashion industry couldn't fill the void she felt inside, and Katrina decided to pursue her true passion: acting. Making the leap from modeling to acting was not an easy transition. After relocating to Los Angeles, Katrina began to take acting lessons and audition for roles. The shift was daunting, and the actress openly admits that it was a time of personal growth and self-reflection. In fact, she has spoken candidly about seeking therapy during this period, saying it helped her navigate the challenges of starting over in a new career. "I spent quite a bit of time in therapy in my early 30s when I arrived in LA because that was a time of huge reckoning for myself and trying to figure out how I had got to where I was at," she admitted. She went on to say, "I was starting a whole new thing and knew I didn't have all of the tools. I think if I hadn't gone into therapy at that point, I don't know if I would have been able to get through those lean years and look after myself." While many might assume that modeling offers a life of luxury and privilege, Katrina has spoken openly about the mental and emotional toll the industry took on her. "A lot of people have this perception of models as these stuck-up, overly confident young women who are super privileged, but my experience is very, very different to that," she explained. She continued, "It is a very lonely business, and it can be very tough on your confidence and your self-esteem." Though Katrina's professional life has played out in the public eye, her personal life has remained largely private. Katrina married music producer Tony McGill in 2019, and the two have remained relatively low-key about their relationship. The couple met through a mutual acquaintance, and after 2 years of dating, Katrina announced their engagement publicly at the 2018 Golden Globes. "It happened over the break. I'm very happy," she shared at the time. In August 2019, Katrina and Tony tied the knot in a private ceremony at St. Mary's Church in Bruton, Somerset. Couple's family grew even larger when they welcomed their first child, a son, on August 18, 2021. Though Katrina's role as a mother is something she holds close to her heart, she has kept her personal life away from the spotlight to maintain her family's privacy. Fans of Outlander are always eager to learn more about what's next for their beloved characters, and Katrina shared a sneak peek into what viewers can expect from the second part of Season 7. During a New York Comic-Con panel, she teased the dramatic twists ahead for Claire and Jamie Fraser, explaining that their relationship will face some of its toughest trials yet. "Look, nothing good ever happens when the Frasers are separated," Katrina said. "And I think this season is probably the greatest example of that. The relationship is tested more than it's been for many, maybe a couple of decades." Katrina further explained that this season will focus on Claire's emotional journey as well as the strength of her bond with Jamie. "Claire learns a lot about herself, but they also learn that their love is solid," Katrina shared. "We know that they're together and they love each other. But I think it's more like, how are they going to get through this rather than will they? And that's the kind of interesting thing about its growing marriage." It's clear that Outlander Season 7 will continue to explore the deep connection between Claire and Jamie, while also delving into the emotional complexities of their relationship. Katrina Balfe's life story is one of resilience, reinvention, and strength. From her difficult experiences with bullying as a child to her successful transition from modeling to acting, Katrina has shown time and time again that she can overcome any obstacle. Her role as Claire Fraser in Outlander has allowed her to shine, but it's her personal journey full of struggles, triumphs, and profound self-reflection that truly makes her a standout figure in the entertainment world. As Outlander Season 7 unfolds, Katrina's portrayal of Claire will continue to resonate with viewers, showcasing the complexities of love, family, and resilience. But beyond the screen, Katrina Balfe remains a force to be reckoned with, a woman who has overcome adversity, pursued her dreams, and built a life that reflects her strength and determination. As the Frasers face their next chapter in the Highlands, Katrina's own story continues to inspire, proving that with perseverance and courage, anything is possible.